Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup! I was trying to remember, in the past when I played it, did I actually embiggen the fonts? I don't know. Maybe one step, just to make it a little easier to read on video? Yeah, let's go with that. We are playing as a Halfling Warper, currently of no god. I'm hoping to play as Gozag, just because I haven't really done it before, and I kind of want a reprisal of the run that failed on the live stream. But I did say that last time, like, I forced it, and we didn't find it until, like, we were in like, dungeon level 7 or something. I don't remember. It was literally the last shrine we found. We'd found every other altar except Gozag last time. This time around, what we will do is if we don't find Gozag by the time we hit the altar, then we will pick a different god depending on what's available to us, because it's just, you don't want to delay your god that much, because your god is a really important part of your character. So in terms of equipment, we're still on our starter short sword, still on our starter leather. We did get a helmet. We do have a vampiric short sword, but I don't know if we're going to use it, just because unwielding it can sort of screw our character for a while. If it was enchanted, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We do have one scroll of Identify. I could use it to identify more potions, but we have the potion of curing, which is very important. Mostly I'm going to save it in case we run into any amulets, because there are some amulets that if you, like, that taking it off, like, you can put it on and then take it off and something bad will happen. Like Amulet of Harm, when you take it off, it drains you, and we don't want to accidentally put one of those on. Or if we find a god and then we find an Amulet of Fate, we may or may not want to actually put that on. All right, so dungeon level 3, we got a worm over here. He's only gray now, which is good because we gained a few extra levels. The worms can hit pretty hard, but they're slow, and we gained some levels since last time. In between videos here, I did stand up, paced around a bunch, made sure to clear the head, because the thing that always kills me in Dungeon Crawl is a combination of laziness or impatience. So, we got orcs over here. Dungeon level 3, and it's a pack of orcs. Regular orcs are totally fine. They're even showing up as gray over here. Priests are fine if we're meleeing them at this point. The problem is priests have a smite ability that ignores line of sight, always hits, so it can't miss the smiting. And it can deal a fair amount of damage, and the pain's not great either. What I think we're going to do is I'm just going to kite backwards here to the staircase. Yeah, we might take a smite on our way back, but so far so good. And wait. I'm going to attack the priest. There we go. And then attack the orc over here. It may have just been a pack of 2. That's some ring mail. That's okay. It might be. Hello, goblin. Oh no, there's another orc over there. I was gonna say, and usually there's a wizard. Now, the wizard can also be kind of dangerous, because the wizard comes in one of 3 flavors. And getting confused is pretty annoying. Getting slowed is only a problem if I'm planning on running away, which against one wizard I no longer am. They can also turn invisible, which is mostly annoying than anything else. Pretty confident that this should be like a guaranteed win, although I started to get nervous for a little bit there. Another wizard. Okay, well, let's pop up the stairs to heal, and we'll pop back down, and the wizard has gone away. I want to mostly wander around where we last saw him. Alright, no idea. Potions, pick up some stones I'd flung earlier. There's still a wizard on this floor, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Shift X, Control F to forget the floor layout, so we can do like another, sort of forget it. We still know the layout, but Auto Explorer will reset it. Same thing as if we'd done a Scroll of Magic mapping. That's an easy way for us to wander around the floor. And ow! Man, I'm underestimating how much damage they can do with their spells here. Now all of a sudden we're in a situation where I don't feel like there's a guarantee of a win, and I don't really have an emergency answer. Now, he can't one-shot me. Push comes to shove, we can drink a potion of curing for a little bit of hit points. Like, we should still win, but it's in one of those, there's a chance that we could die, and if you keep taking fights where there's a chance you can die, eventually you will. Okay, that was less great than I would have liked. Alright, back down to level 4. Right, there's an iguana on this floor. Iguanas can hit for a lot of damage. I'd actually rather not fight it, at least for now. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pop down to floor 5. Do I want to fight the Jelly and the Soldier Ant? Yeah, see, and you're going to deal, yeah, the extra acid damage and corrode me. I don't know. Let me eat a ration. This floor isn't actually done being explored. Adder is fine at this point. I'm not scared of them anymore. At least when it's alone like that. Another scroll. No, we still haven't discovered teleport. Okay. There's still an iguana, but I think it's going to be okay. Is that... Okay, that's a different place. Let's go ahead and read this one here, stack of 2. That's teleport. So I'm going to go up the stairs and wait for it to trigger. It'll teleport me somewhere random on this floor, which is, for the most part, explored. Again, there was still an iguana, but feeling mostly okay. Do I want to blind read some more? Yeah, let's read J. Remove curse. Okay, it's good to know that that exists, that we have access to it. Oh, and we have a reminder. We have enough money to buy the Uncursed Ring of Magic Protection on the floor. I don't know if we have to rush it, although it would help with dealing with some of the wizard debuffs. I'll go here. Oh, shit, never mind. Alright, we'll drag you up the stairs, and luckily you're slow. So we're just going to cut you around a little bit and let our health regen. That actually was super dangerous all of a sudden. How'd you catch up to me? Aren't you slow? Are you just normal speed? Oh, maybe. Okay. Still, if it's normal speed, we can do some pillar dancing here to regain our health, as long as the iguana doesn't show up. But if it does, we can pop down one of the other staircases. Or pop up a staircase. Let's do that. Go to a different stair and go down. And then, yeah, all the staircases are over on that side of the map. I feel like we're going to have to deal with that punk. Potions, remove curse. Sifmuna is a pure spellcasting god. Gives you basically more mana and gives you a spell books. Not relevant to what we're doing, since there's very few things we can actually make use of. I'm going to move in this direction. There's the iguana. Now, again, you're not fast. You can hit for a lot of damage, but you don't have that many hit points either. Push comes to shove, we can run away. I am in 2-shot range here, which I don't like. Okay. Because technically, there's a sequence of events where, like, so he could hit me, and assuming he hits for max damage, and I'm all of a sudden in 1-shot range. If I step back, he could get a burst of energy and technically move and attack and get lucky to hit me and deal lots of damage. There was a chance that it could have died there, which I generally want to avoid. Now, I have no idea if I can take on that jelly, but we're gonna find out over here. Like, I actually don't know. I also don't like the position I'm in here. Yeah, okay, that is really bad. We've got a scroll of blinking. Pissed that you caught up. Does he not regenerate? I mean, not very quickly, anyway. Okay, he's fallen behind. Got lucky there. There's a chance that he might speed up and get a free attack, or there's a chance he'll fall behind. We're gonna move down to here. Pop down the stairs. Oh, right. The Centaur won't follow me. I was hoping to separate him. We'll pop down a different stair. God, this is, kind of scary. And an Orc Warrior over here. Okay, I'm feeling kind of checkmated. Alright. These undead ones should be okay. There's just big buckets of hit points, but generally speaking, alright. Translocation. How are we doing on the blink? 7%. Okay. technically, I could maybe try Blink if something terrible happens. I'd rather not, because the failure risk is kind of high. Definitely, I wouldn't want to use it in a situation, let's eat a ration, where it's do or die. I want to use it earlier. Worker Ant, pretty scary. Sky Beast, mostly annoying. Sky Beast is potentially still asleep. The nice thing about the ants is that they don't actually make noise. So, the ants are kinda, in a sense, vipers on crack, or adders on crack. Just like the adders, they're fast. Just like the adders, they poison. But they do have more... well, I guess they don't have that many hit points, and they're not actually as evasive. But they can bite for a little bit more with an 8. It's one of those things. I should be able to kill him. I can probably kill him, but I can't guarantee that I can kill him. And escape, I can't he'll outrun me, so I can't just kite backwards. And by the time things are dangerous, I might be poisoned. I feel like I'm forced to try to fight him, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop him up the stairs. Yeah, we should be able to win, but there's a chance he can kill me. And see, already, I'm very poisoned. And the ant is still going. Okay. I kept going because I could have read a blink scroll to blink onto here and escape. Again, I should have been able to win that fight, but there was definitely a chance of dying. And if I keep taking fights where there's a chance of dying, eventually I will die. Just a statistical thing. Okay. Temple, excellent. Actually, I should probably read scrolls. Oh, that is no Gozag. Okay, so I did say that if there's no Gozag here, I would pick something else, and I will. Okawaru is like the most straightforward god for anyone who wants like gear. So basically, outside of a spellcaster, he'd actually be a great fit for us. Gift us armor, weapons, ammo if we start doing sling stuff. He's kind of cool. Fedas could do some funky stuff for us as well if we commit to slinging. We'd have to commit to slinging, because, really, I think, to get the max advantage, because Fedas lets you summon a bunch of plants, but gives you the ability to fire through plants, so you can use them as a barrier and range attack, but, I mean, we don't, you know, we probably will go slinging, but we don't have that right now. Hep is always super strong, possibly, like, one of the strongest, with, like, having your ally kicking around. But I think if we're going to use our ally Hep to, like, tank for us, we'd really want polearms. And really, kind of sort of exclusively polearms, because you can be range attack and things like that. I think right now, it's kind of like... Right now, I kind of like Oka. Yeah, he's pretty vanilla. Of all the gods, he might be the most vanilla, but he's super good. Yeah, I know the people in chat are went on. Or, you know what? We could try Nemelex. I've never really played Nemelex. Okay, this would be a learning experience for us, but I think it might be fun. Nem, where are you? Right there. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Piety, yes. Now, I don't remember where, here's the god here. That's it when you explore the world. Oh, it is invocations, which is good. We have a +1. I couldn't remember if it was Evo or Invo. And draw from decks of power. Cards in deck, right? You don't have physical decks anymore. Yeah, this is going to be very learning. I'm probably going to have to check out the wiki a lot. But okay. So we're going to turn on invocations and probably end up trying to cap it as much as possible. I'll finish the goal of getting to 6 in translocks. Short blades, we definitely want to keep going up to 10. I do want stealth and dodging. I'm actually tempted to just start turning things on. It's like, yeah, we're researching a lot of skills at the same time. Now, I'll wait until short blades is capped out. And or translocations is capped out. But then we will turn on both stealth and dodging most likely at that point. And so we'll be, you know, developing a couple of defensive skills plus invocations for our god. So yeah, right now I can't do anything, right? Yes, okay. And describe, so draw escape. Deck magical cards dealing basically with various forms of escape may contain the following cards: Velocity, the Tomb, Exile, the Shaft, the Cloud, the Elixir. And I don't know what they are! Alright, so we have a god, and yeah, exploring the world will give us piety. So it'll just accrue over time. So right now, our god does nothing for us, short term. I mean, at 0 levels of piety, that's mostly going to be the case anyway. One of the things with Gozag is we would have one sort of get-out-of-jail-free card with Potion Petition. It's not necessarily as strong as all the things could be. But, and we're going to take this guy. But at least it's free, so you get the first time, so you get to use it right away. Fuck. I did not think that would go so poorly at all. Alright, I'm not messing around here. I'm going to read our one scroll of blinking. I'm going to land here. There's still a chance that we'll get bopped by a few things. Right into the jelly. What I'm going to do is just move to the other staircase over here. Do I? I'll tell you what, we'll go up to heal, pop down over here. Oops. And then come here. No, that's still where that guy is. Okay, we're gonna drag them up. It's a little scary here. If I had a scroll of fear, like if I knew what my scroll of fear was, I would use it. If I was fighting one of these at a time, I'd feel kind of okay. If I could have my Shroud, but I'm not going to cast the Shroud in combat. We're not, like, if we mishandle this, we could die. We do have a lot of options. I could Tomahawk of Dispersal the Warrior to give us some space. Might not be a terrible idea. I was hoping I'd kill his buddy before he showed up. Okay. The problem is if I wander this way, there's a chance we'll run into the jelly. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast Blink. Now, my casted Blink is uncontrolled. There's a 7% chance of failure, but that's not too bad. Especially, we've got enough hit points we can cast it a couple of times. Blink can send you to any tile that you can see. There's a few tiles here, but mostly lots of tiles over here. So that's what I'm counting on. There we go. To blink us over to the staircase. Yeah, not having found anything to increase our power level is hurting us a lot. Okay, we do have a scroll of teleportation for emergencies. I might want to blind read the other scrolls. You're starving. Eat that. Okay, this jelly. God, I want to be able to kill this jelly. I can't back out of this. I gotta go this way. And give him tons of chances to potentially attack me. Because backing up would just... it was all dead ends. Huh. And this guy and the warrior both kicked my ass. If I knew I had a potion of might... yeah, I should probably... let's actually take a moment here. I'm going to read the identify. I'm going to identify that. Potions mutation. Okay, that's not really interesting. I'm not going to blind quaff potions because there could still be a potion of degeneration. There we go. I was hoping to get a little bit of space here. You know what? Let's do this. We'll separate you on a different floor from the warrior. I was actually going to just try to escape from him. But I'm like, hold on. This actually might be alright. He did get a free shot. But this floor, as far as we know, is totally empty. Now, I can't do this forever because there's a food clock. I'm just going to try to heal up to full, and we'll try to engage him again. There we go. Because here's the thing, like, there was a good chance we could kill him, but we also saw before we could also take shite tons of damage. Let's see, our hands burn attacking him, too. Alright, that's one threat gone. It wouldn't take much for the game to all of a sudden become a little bit easier for us, but I definitely need it. So you're still hanging out over here. So what are you packing? You can hit for base 20 damage plus your short sword. You got good AC. Yeah. We still don't have cards of any kind. Alright, we'll just leave you parked on this floor. Didn't notice us somehow. Okay, there he did. The thing is, you did crazy damage to me last time. I feel like I should be able to beat you, but there's a chance that it will go poorly. I'm just trying to get closer to the staircase. In fact, what I want to do is I want to go up here, rest. I'm going to drop the potions of mutation for now. Come back down. Die. Die. Yes. Okay. Worker Ant is probably fine. And our swing speed's better, our skill's better. We do have the potions of curing, which we're going to have to quaff. Thank you. God. That is not as easy as I'd hoped. There's still a lot of threats on this floor. Ice Beast. I would rather avoid you for now. Put a little exclusion so we don't auto-explore into you. I think I can take the Centaur, not at range combat, though, because he arrows us like crazy. But in melee, should be okay. I mean, he's still got a lot of hit points and can hit, you know, somewhat hard, up to 10. But that's not so bad. It's the arrows, because he can fire bows like nuts. We are awfully low, and there's some extra dudes. You blunk at me? Magic dart. Okay. And you haste, but luckily you didn't haste first. That's what I was really concerned about. Hello, lone orc, and another orc, and another orc. These guys are all fine. We can slaughter them for days. I mean, I didn't like that there was multiple people hitting us. I'm going to drag you up the stairs and bop you over here. Alright, I'm going to go and buy that Ring of Magic Resistance. Because I'll be a little less scared of the wizard. So we're going to put on the Ring of Magic Protection. We don't have much MR, but we'll have a better chance of resisting whatever bullshit he throws at us. Let's XV him. So yeah, he's only got a 14% chance of successfully slowing us. He did haste, but there we go. The Sky Beast, I don't think is a problem. Mostly it's annoying because it will do invisibility bullshit. I can still fire an empty tile, but I don't know where he's standing. Yeah, we'll just drag you up and go here so we can blindly attack this way. You still have a lot of hit points. Well, I can always tomahawk you. Maybe for some space. And generally speaking, 5 plus electrical. I was going to say, mostly it's fine if they're not invisible, because I can hit them pretty good. If they go invisible, then it becomes annoying, because they're a lot harder to hit. But I didn't actually get a chance to do a lot of damage while he was visible. Okay, that's a little too much. Spam some more blinks, and just kind of generally move backwards to buy some time, get some heals, have him break invis. This is why it was great to start as the Warper, though, because of having access to blink right away is huge. By the way, the background music is the Skyrim soundtrack. We are hungry. Of course, casting our spells makes us hungry as well. I know, this is very exciting, but it's required. You're starving. I guess we will go ahead and eat. Alright. Let me wait here. Boom. Excellent. Okay, a little bit more info. Come back downstairs. Sleeping Centaur. We don't know if he's alone. Like, we killed one, which is okay, but if he's got buddies over here... Let me just XE, exclusion zone, this area here. Duvessa and Dowan. They're always buddies. Kill one, the other one goes cray-cray. This is horrible and potentially lethalizing. We are having a hard time moving forward here. There's that Orc Warrior again. If we kill Dowan and get his Dagger of Electrocution, we are going to be in much, much better shape. So, what are our stats as is? 10 plus the short sword. That's supposed to those twin brother. I can't remember if we can separate these two. No. And then we run right into the Orc Warrior. Now, we can blink a port away if we take more damage like that. Jesus. It is risky because the blink might blink it, like, still right next to the guy. We're gonna run out of food if we keep having to do this, like, running away bullcrap. So she's down there. Alone? At least if she doesn't fall... Yeah. You know, she doesn't fall us upstairs, so at least we can run away. God damn. Peek, hoped for some easy stuff somewhere. Oh, okay, there's another staircase over here, which is interesting. I was gonna say, that was the soldier ant we killed earlier. Altar of Zin. Deal some cards. You now have 4 destruction cards. So, describe destruction. Control the storm pain. Yeah, I don't know what these various cards do. Currently has 4 cards, can contain up to 26. Most of which hurl death and destruction at one's foes, or if unlucky, at oneself. Oh, that's really... That makes me feel great, you guys. Probably having higher levels of indication makes this cards more powerful. Probably reduces the chance of maybe getting bad stuff. I'll check it up on the wiki, on the whiskey, when we take a break in a couple of minutes here. Grinder. You're starving. We'll eat some more. Yeah, there's no way we can deal with her. The paralysis is one of the things that makes her most dangerous. Now, it's down to 21%, which isn't as bad because we're magic resist. But yeah, 11 damage can cause pain. Should just try a destruction spell card and see what happens. Drawn pain, unaffected. You've drawn degeneration. Looks different, twists and deforms. Glob of acid misses Grinder. Of course it does. Splashed with acid. You're misshapen and mutated. Can we find out, like, what the deal is? I don't know. You have no AC. If we could... Oh, man, if we had a blowgun for the Needles of Confusion, that would be really nice. If we can teleport... You know, we might be okay. And at this point, I sort of have to take some chances. We need some XP. I think our best chance of so far is to kill Grinder, which will give us a crap ton of XP. Look at that. Amazing. Now, sometimes you get a bunch of XP simultaneously. It can overshoot your target. I would have been annoyed if it had been 6.1 just because it would look bad. Blink is now at 4%. That's pretty good. I mean, we'd probably want it to be flawless, but for now we're going to be okay. So we're still focusing on short blades, trying to get it to level 10, which isn't min delay for the short blade, but might be for the dagger. We'll have to make a decision at that point. I'm going to turn on stealth and dodging. Yeah, and we'll leave it on with no goal. The nice thing, even if we're not playing a stabber, having high stealth lets you just pick. You get to choose your fights. You're an easy kill. You're nothing. You get to choose your fights a lot more. Engaging a Centaur from long range is not a winning move, but we've already killed some. It's a little scary, but I'm going to have to take a few risks here to try to advance. Not scared of you, although moving forward may not have been the most brilliant thing. Zombie Centaur should be fine. Excellent. Stealth skill, invocations. Anyway, we have no cards. We have to use all our cards to kill Grinder, but... Fudge, man. Okay, we have a teleport if something goes bad. I don't want to Tomahawk to Dispersal or Blink against this thing, because that's just going to make things worse. There's my timer. We took a lot of damage trying to escape around the corner. I would like some more Scrolls of Identify so that I can identify these potions. I'm actually not sure if our health is sufficient to deal with this guy in melee. But there's a lot of unexplored on this level. Yeah, so the poison needle is good too. If we get a blowgun. Problem is, if we want to teleport, it will take a few turns to do it, and we're already fairly low. And it's not like I can like sort of step away from him, because as soon as I do, he'll just shoot us with arrows. I do not like this situation, but I'm gonna take the fight now before we break, for one reason. If this kills us, I don't want the next video to be 30 seconds long. Alright, I'm gonna drop the quaff the potion of curing for hit points, which is terrible. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna blind drink this. It's flying. Blind drink the 2 stacks. Which drained a bunch of my stats. Amazing. Potion of magic. None of these are helpful. Okay, we teleported before it killed us. And another Centaur. Although we actually have more hit points for this one. Do we have another teleportation? We do. I think we can hopefully win. Again, there's a chance we lose. And I don't want to take these chance we lose fights. Okay, we have a moment of stability. God, I can't believe he didn't leave the corpse. We're going to finish our last ration here. But the thing is, we've been having to play so slow and spend so many turns running. It's not a surprise we lose that. Alright, drop degen. Can't believe we had a 2-stack of degen. I can't believe we sat there quaffing all these potions and none of them were actually helpful for the fight. That's terrible. So should have teleported right away? I don't know. There's a risk you teleport and then you insta-die because you land next to, you know, an ogre or something like that and just smash. Although I suppose with the ogre we could have Tomahawk with Dispersion did. Alright, we're going to put a cut in here. We really need a power bump. We need a big power bump. If we can kill Buttface with the Dagger of Electrocution, that would be huge. If we found a random thing of Electrocution or Venom, that would be huge. If we found any enchanted armor, that would be huge. Well, not any. Honestly, there's plenty that wouldn't make much of a difference for us. Whew. Well, we're going to cut here. Folks, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Hopefully this run will keep going. Bye-bye.